The paper by Lisa Hardy, Colin Dixon, and Sherry Shee in the special issue is called From Data Collectors to Data Producers, Shifting Students' Relationship to Data. And this article points to an issue that came up in several articles in the special issue, but they really dig into this notion that data doesn't just come in a fully usable, complete form that people then know what to do with. And in fact, there's a process that sociologists of science talk about where data is actually produced in order to become usable for analyses that people actually do in the real world. And they looked at this issue around a particularly important kind of data in the world, which is data produced by sensors. So we have all these kinds of sensors that produce trace data of recording things like temperature, moisture, things like that. And they get used in professional science as well as in science labs in schools. So they were looking at high schools, and their study showed how youth dealing with the complexities of difficult data to use and having to work on transforming it to be and making it into a form that they can use for their analyses is a particularly powerful activity. In addition to the transformations, they also had to deal with sort of the material difficulties of what goes on with these devices when they're functioning well or poorly, and when there's outlier data that can't be explained, and so on and so forth. So for me, the big issue in this is the idea that data isn't just usable when you get it. You need to produce it to be in a form that you can use for your questions and your analysis.